Hi there and welcome to The Perspective on Budi Desatu. I'm Blaise Hope. With me in the studio, Farina Situmorang, the founder of Catalyst Strategy. Farina, thank you for joining us.
Glad to be here.
What is Catalyst?
Catalyst is a company that I founded with two other partners, and we do marketing strategy, but at the same time we're also building a technology product.
So what exactly does that mean, marketing strategy?
Marketing strategy means we help you grow businesses, and by you I mean corporations, or it could also be individuals, brands, startups, global companies.
What's your focus?
My focus is on the services side, because we have two lines of business. On the services side, we do help big corporations and people to grow or scale their businesses, and by that it could be digital strategy with go-to-market strategy, all these buzzwords that I kind of don't like to really say. And on the other hand, we're also building a technology product. So think of your app or web apps that we're basically building a platform for suppliers.
Well, you've brought the Silicon Valley mindset, because previously that's where you were.
Yes. Yeah.
What's your story?
So, I grew up, born and raised in Jakarta, but after working here for a few years, then I went to business school in the US. Afterwards, I moved to Canada to work for one of the global corporations there in their global headquarters. And then I moved to Silicon Valley to work for a few startups, and then finally decided to come home 2 years ago and started my own company.
What sparked that thought?
I've always had the entrepreneurial kind of mission or drive to, have more impact. And how do I drive more impact in this limited time that I have in life? And I thought entrepreneurial endeavors would be one of them. And so I was inspired to come back and help companies grow. And I thought at the time, what would be the most interesting project that I could have possibly do, taking all of these digital strategy or the learnings that I've done abroad here.
How did you get together with your partners in running the firm?
We actually already knew each other for a very long time. It's based on we were driven by the same things, and so I think, like anything else in entrepreneurship, it just happens very naturally. So we met a few years ago, and then here we are, business partners.
Well, your most famous client to date, and the one that's got you a lot of attention, is the current president, Joko Widodo. How did you get that? We'll go into what you did for him in the next segment, but
Right.
How did you end up getting that for Catalyst?
One of the driving factors that, why we're doing this, is to create as much impact as possible, and how we can impact millions of lives. And by that, we can help corporations that have products that are serving millions of people, but also at the same time, with presidential election, how else can you drive impact in a country like Indonesia if not being part of it, right? So that was kind of the original idea. It's as simple as that. I want to help this country, and I thought, okay, let me just help one of the candidates with.
Bring these ideas over to Indonesia.
Right.
Okay, after the break, we're going to talk about Catalyst and Joko Widodo's presidential campaign. Stay with us.